It is 5:50. It is the 20th of November. I never know the date. Sorry, I might watch my It's the 20th of November, Monday, week 9 of my 10-week placement, currently in a pediatric clinic. I'm Talia. Thank you so much for stopping by. So today we are off to our school-based clinic one more time to do a parent feedback session. So talk to them about what we've been doing in sessions with their child, our clients, what's been effective, what our goals were, why we did things. So we're expecting some why questions or what even is OT. So it'll be a good opportunity to talk about OT and talk about the progress we've made and what's been effective, and whether we think they should continue with OT or any other allied health services. But also it'll just be really great to hear from the parents' perspective how they think their child's going and what their concerns are. It would have been lovely to keep going with these clients, but we have a 10-week prac and they have to go on holidays as well, so maybe next year they may continue with the next block of students. I'm not sure. So that's what we're doing tomorrow. Today. Yeah. And then we're also doing up their reports. So the draft of their reports today, I have 2 clients are due today, and I think the final are due Wednesday or Thursday. So they're coming along, so I'm sure they'll be done in time. Let's go. I hope you have a good day. Nothing's working out. Okay, so Helen, can you give us some tips for parent feedback sessions?
Yeah. So first thing, which I think is important for any client interaction, is to be really strengths-based. When you're talking to the parents, don't just focus on, oh, you know, the child did this and needed help with that and had difficulty with these things. Put everything in a positive light, like even, oh yeah, they struggled with this, but they really worked hard at it, or they were always really happy to participate in all the activities, and they would always try their hardest no matter how hard the thing was for them. For a general outline of what a session would look like, the way that at least we're doing it is to focus on, okay, well, what were our goals? So like, what did we do in the sessions? What are some things that we saw? Maybe give some examples of specific behavior of what we saw in the sessions, and then some specific strategies that really helped, and possibly then how can the parent then take on those strategies and use them at home, or if you're talking to a teacher, how can the teacher incorporate that into their classroom?
Nice.
Thanks.
All right, let's see if we can do one more, and then we'll trickle these throughout the vlog today, so keep you watching. Okay, I think this is definitely an obvious one, so I'll make sure you're I'm not excluding you. So this is definitely an obvious one, but being ready to answer why questions. So I think briefly talk about this morning. Things like, what is occupational therapy? Why does my child benefit from occupational therapy, OT? Why did you do this? Why did you get them to sit this way? Things even like, why is posture important for riding? I made sure I have an answer for things like that. Just be ready to back up everything, anything and everything that you did, or have your clinical educator or supervisor on hand if you feel a little out of your depth. So know what the procedure would be for that. So talking to them and with your supervisor and saying, so if there's something I really don't know about, or I feel really out of my depth, what should I do? They might have some phrases for you like, I'll get back to you, or that can be something I can include in the report, or just wait one moment, I want to give you the best possible answer, I'm just going to go confirm with my supervisor, whatever's appropriate for the situation.
To add to that, parents might also ask questions about why their child is behaving a certain way or is doing certain things, and that's also something to be ready to answer.
Yeah, and also, again, remaining strengths-based with your answers. Yeah. All right, see you later. It is 7:23. Bye! How did it go?
It went fine. 2, 3, 4, 5.
Having a good time? Good birthday? How old are you turning, Rosie?
21.
It is 4:33, so I thought I'd quickly just talk about what I did over the weekend. So on Saturday I was part of the Channel 9 telethon for the Children's Hospital Foundation. So I was in the call room from about 12 to 4:30 taking calls for donations, so I can insert some clips of what that kind of looked like. We also had the Channel 9 broadcasting from the centre where I was doing the calls from, so it was really cool actually seeing how the news is produced and the producers running around changing things, asking us to like clap and cheer at different points. So I've enjoyed seeing that each year, so I'll put some clips in now. Enjoy. And then on Sunday I was writing up the drafts for my school-based clinic that we had the parent session today that went really well. So those reports are due at the end of the week. School's finishing this week, and so yeah, that's what we've been doing this afternoon after getting back. It was also Rosie's birthday, you would have seen, so we went out and had kind of a brunchy lunch to celebrate that. Everyone has gone home, and so I am taking a break and editing some videos, and I think I'm heading home after 5 o'clock. So just a last tip for parent sessions: so don't give too much information at once. We don't want to overload them. Give them things that they can easily and as soon as possible put into their routines, so just little tweaks that they can implement at home, and checking in that is this something that you can implement, that you would feel comfortable implementing in your routine. Give them a clear understanding of what your goals were, and it's sometimes useful to kind of talk about the process of developing those goals. So for one of my sessions today, I actually showed them, actually for both, I showed them, one, we did a mind map to create our goals, and the other one was kind of a soccer theme. So the team, their team was their strengths, the opposite team were things they found tricky, and they chose 3 of the tricky things to put in the goals. So we had 3 goals. That's what we decided on, and that's what we worked towards during our therapy. So kind of giving them an idea of why we worked on these things, and sometimes things will come up based on your observations or teachers' reports, etc. So having some clinical reasoning around why you worked on these things is always useful to have ready. So I hope you've had a great day and enjoyed the vlog. If you'd like, if you would like, subscribe, share. Thank you for joining me. Bye.
Being really simple.
Okay, you ready?
You or me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah.